Okay, welcome to Daily Cash Flow. Today we're going to try something different. Okay, we have some money in our vault. So let's go to the vault and let's store the max amount, by the way. And then return to the vault. And we want to, don't forget, we were on 1900, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to take, let's take 150 out of our vault. And what we're going to do is now that we have, oh wait, man, I was verified. I forgot to press transfer. Okay, retrieve 150 verified and retrieve from, okay, there we go. Now we got it. Okay, so I want to show you this game. Oh my goodness. I should do a how to play video, but it's in the live dealers. Okay, now watch this. It is very interesting. It's called the kickoff, okay, and it has to do with dice. So let's play it for a second, and I want to show you. It looks like it's like fake, but it's actually real. It's just with the lighting and stuff. So basically, you can bet $1. So it is a more expensive game. But say I'm going to bet $1 on blue. It pays 2.3 times your money if it lands on blue. Meaning, blue has to have higher than red. So it's basically blue against red dice. And we lost. Okay? So red won. Okay, the other thing you could bet on is a draw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 3, by the way, on blue. Up at the top, you can see where it says the B on the top left, and it says times 7, and then there's another one that says times 20. That has to do with these correct scores. So you can bet a correct score. Okay, so see, blue won that one, so now we win 2 times our money, 2.3 times our money, sorry. But if we bet right there the correct score, which I need to take that out, we'll go back to 1 on blue. So the idea is, I've seen these games before, like where people want to bet, like they want to bet red and blue, which is 0.3, and then they take the 0.3 and bet it on the draw. There's a draw right there. So I don't know about all that hedging. So for instance, you'd have to do some math to figure it out. So let's go to 3 on blue. So the way I would use this is I would just stick on one color, blue, and just go for it. And then anytime that it's not blue, then I would just level up, you know. So there's another loss on blue. So 2 losses in a row. But see, the correct score would have been if the dice were actually, so now I'm going to go to 5, by the way. Now the correct score, oh, it's poor connection. Oh my goodness. The correct score would be if it lands on, the dice actually land on that combination and it wins, it gives you a bonus of some type. Okay, so look, there's another draw, by the way. I haven't seen so many draws in my life like hard ways, pretty much, right? All right, so let's go to 8. We're going to 8 now. And this could get pretty expensive, you know, if you're doing Fibonacci, pretty much. I'm not really using the formula. I'm just pretty much doing like a Fibonacci. But see all those dice combinations down below? Oh, we lost again. So after 8, we go to 13, I believe. 5 plus 8. So we're adding our last 2 bets. So let's go to 13. Usually I would just go to 15, but that's a little bit higher, you know. Okay, so hopefully we get a blue win right now. This is different than, oh man, we got another loss. Because look, it hasn't been blue like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So if we were doing, so now 13 plus 8, what is that? 21? 21. All right, so now we got $21 that we're doing. Remember, we started at 150, by the way. So we got 101.90. And we still lost. Oh my goodness. 21 and 18. What's that? 30. I don't even know. 21, 18. Is it 30? Let's just do $30. That's not right, but it's hard when I see that countdown. I get all panicked and stuff. And I'm like, oh no, you go to the panic and the countdown. Oh, we still lost. Okay, 30 plus. Okay, so I know that's $50. So let's say $50. It should be like more like 55. Let's see if we can get it. We have $16.90 left, by the way, and we're playing $55 on blue. So you can see the Fibonacci or just this kind of game. Finally we won. But look, we won, but we're still at 143. So we're still below. So that's why Fibonacci at a low level, like doing Fibonacci with 2 times or even 2.3 times, you'd have to go down. So technically I should be betting $30 or no, wait, $20. You kind of, and look, it's a draw. So you have to ladder down. So whenever I think of a Fibonacci, I think of a Fibonacci ladder, because on the way up, it's easy, right? But just by winning, you can't really at a 2 times or even probably 3 times would be good, but at a 2 times, you cannot get your money back out of a win. So you're supposed to go down 2 levels, so say we won there, going down to 2 levels would have been 2. And I know basically I skipped the first one. So technically it would have been 1, 1, and then 2, right? And then $3. So I am kind of going up more aggressively, but that's just because so technically I should still bet 5, but I'm actually going to go down to 1, just to show you. So the true Fibonacci would be 1, and if you lose, you bet 1 again. Then you bet your last 2 bets, which would have been 2, and then 2 and 1 would have been 3, and then 3 and 2 would have been 5. I'm kind of skipping all that middle ground, and I'm just going 1, 3, 5, So anyway, with all that being said, but this game is pretty simple if you keep it simple. And like I said, just keeping it simple by just doing one color and sticking with it. I don't know. Some people would say, oh, red's going to win. Like, just pick red. I guess if I would have picked red, I would have had better results right now. But I would have stuck with red. And let's see what will happen. Because I think eventually, like, red, has a run. Then blue has a run. So as you can see, I'm getting some wins, 3 in a row right there with blue. Let's see if we can get one more. There was 3 wins in a row on red. But as I look at this and stuff, and there's no way they can really rig this, I don't think, like, just because it's just those bouncers, And I just don't think that they would be able to rig it. And being that I don't think they can rig it, if you treat this like one side and just stick on one side, that would be kind of like the crash game that we usually play, that you're just trying to get 2 times your money. But this one's 2.3 times your money, So if we did want to risk more money, because it's $1, you have to do it by $1. Because of that, I think you would, because you'd have to risk $1, you'd have to be at least at the $1 level to use the formula. So I might try it at some point. I don't know. But after all this play, we got 151. And as you could see, that's where we are. So anyway, I just wanted to show you. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe. Use my link in the description for stake. And I hope to see you tomorrow for some daily cash flow.